Hey mamas, I'm your host B and welcome back to another episode. I want to start with something simple today. When was the last time someone asked you how you're doing and actually waited for the real answer? Not the I'm fine, just tired answer. Not the polite smile answer. I mean the real one. Because I've been thinking about something a lot lately. Moms are incredible at holding everyone together, but we are not always held ourselves. And it's kind of wild when you think about it. We can notice a fever before the thermometer does. We can hear, I'm fine, in a kid's voice and know it's absolutely not fine. We can pack snacks, wipes, extra clothes. But when it comes to us, we're like, I'll deal with it later. And later becomes tomorrow, and tomorrow becomes after bedtime, and after bedtime becomes scrolling in silence on the couch, wondering why we feel so drained. Let's talk about something real. Moms are often the most emotionally available people in the house and the least emotionally supported. We're the safe place. We're the comfort. We're the fixer. We're the it's okay, come here, baby. But who says that to us? Who says, come here? You've done enough already. Let me take care of you. And if we're honest, sometimes, even when someone does offer help, we don't know how to take it. We'll say, oh no, it's okay, I've got it. I'll just do it. It's faster if I handle it. Faster for who though? Because emotionally, it's not faster for us. It's like we've been trained to believe that needing care somehow means we're falling behind. But you're not falling behind. And I say this in a lot of my episodes. You're just human. And I'll be real with you. I think a part of it is identity. Because at some point, a lot of us quietly became the strong one, the one people rely on, the one who handles it, the one who doesn't fall apart. And that identity feels good until it doesn't. Because strength without softness turns into exhaustion. And I think some of us are walking around emotionally thirsty, but still saying, I'm good out of habit. And here's the funny part, moms will literally mother everyone, even strangers. Like, you'll see another mom struggling at the park, and suddenly you're like, do you need wipes? I have wipes. I have snacks. I have emotional support if needed. We extend that softness everywhere, except inward. Why is that? Why do we become the nurturer for everyone else, but feel awkward when we're the one being nurtured? I had this moment recently, and it stuck with me. I noticed how much I naturally check in on everyone around me, like it's automatic. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Did that overwhelm you? But when the roles reverse and someone actually check in on me in a real way, I kind of froze for a second. Not because I didn't want it, but because it felt unfamiliar. And I think a lot of moms live in that exact space. We're so used to being the emotional home that we forget what it feels like to be held in one. And let me just say this clearly, you are not too much for needing support. You are not too sensitive for wanting care. You are not weak for wanting someone to notice you without you asking first. That's not weakness, that's wiring. We are wired for connection, we are wired for rest, we are wired for being held emotionally, not just physically, carrying everything all day long. And I know what some of you might be thinking right now, but I don't have time to be needy. I just need to get through the day. I'll rest when things calm down. Mama, when do things ever fully calm down? Be honest. There's always another snack to prepare, another message to answer, another thing to remember, another little human needing something right now. So if you're waiting for the perfect moment to receive care, it might never come. Sometimes we have to allow it in the middle of the mess. And I want to say something gently here. You don't have to earn care. You don't have to finish your to do list to deserve softness. You don't have to be caught up to be supported. You don't have to be okay to be worthy of someone showing up for you. You already are. And if you're someone listening right now thinking, okay, but I don't really have the support system, I hear you. A lot of moms are quietly carrying that reality. But I also want to remind you support doesn't always have to be big. Sometimes it's one person who asks how you are and actually waits. Sometimes it's a message that doesn't require you to perform being okay. Sometimes it's even just giving yourself permission to pause for 60 seconds and breathe without guilt. Small counts. Small still matters. And maybe this is the heart of it. You don't have to stop being the nurturer, but you also don't have to be the only one doing the nurturing. You deserve reciprocity, not perfection, not constant balance, just moments where you are also cared for. Because a nurturer who is never nurtured eventually runs on empty, and you deserve better than empty. So, today, if you take anything from this episode, let it be this: it is safe to receive, it is safe to be cared for, it is safe to not be the strong one for a minute. Even if nothing around you changes, you can still soften inside it. And maybe today looks like this: letting someone help without explaining why you need it, answering honestly when someone asks how you are, or even just acknowledging to yourself, I've been holding a lot. Because you have, and you still are. Mama, I see you. And not just the version of you that gets things done, but the one underneath all of that too. The one who's tired, the one who gives a lot, the one who rarely gets asked for. You matter there too. All right, Mama, I'll leave you with that today. If this episode spoke to you, please follow the podcast on Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. It truly helps more moms find this space. And I just want to say a little thank you to the mama who checked in on me when we were just newly texting. That moment meant more than you probably realized, because from there, our friendship really started to grow. So truly, thank you. Mamas, I'll see you on the next episode.